Hey guys, welcome to today's workout. So today we're doing a bit of upper body and we're going to take it as a strength type of activity today. So we're not doing a lot of sets, we're not doing a lot of reps, but what I want you to do is I want you to pick a weight that is going to challenge you. Alright, so the workout's fairly simple. We're going to do what we call some couplets. So two activities together, and you're going to alternate between the first and the second, and you're going to do that for 3 rounds of 10 reps only. That's it. Simple, straightforward. You're then going to move to couplet number 2, and then you're going to go to couplet number 3, and my son's going to come in and interrupt this mid. Alright, so the way it works, couplet number 1. If you don't have a rack at home, that's fine, but obviously ideally at the gym, we're going to do some bench press. Now, if you don't have a bench, I simply want you to do one thing. I want you to grab that $7 bag of sand that I told you about, right? If you need to, you grab 2, 14 bucks and we're done. Stick it into backpacks, get it down here in your hands and press. I know it's gonna have a little bit of work stability, but you should be able to press. You can grab the handle of the backpack can be here, and you can press it up and down. So if you don't have the bench press, then that's fine. You can also replace this with dumbbells. You can also replace this with kettlebells. But basically, I'm going here at 60 kilos, so that's about 60% of my body weight. I'm averaging around 90, 92, so let's go with 60% of the body weight. We're just simply going to 10 nice and easy, what we call tempo reps. So 4 seconds down, 1 second hold, 4 seconds up, 1 second hold, go for 10. Slowing it down is going to force you to turn this into an explosive move, into something that is strength-based, and I want you to try to make sure you hit your 10 reps. If you have to rack it, reset, complete them. That's then going to be paired up with a barbell pull up. So it means you're going to lay under the bar now. Your hand should be pretty much yay high, and the bar should be at the tip of your hand. So when you do get it out the rack, you know it's a little bit of a push. Use that weight, hands wide, overhand grip, and I want you to pull your chest up to the bar. You can plant your feet, you can raise your hips, and therefore you can just do like a glute bridge type activity. You can also go lay out straight, put your heels on the floor and pull up in a full plank. But either way, it's a push and it's a pull motion for 10 of each, and you're going to do 3 sets. From there, you're going to move on to couplet number 2. In this case, I chose to use kettlebells. You can use dumbbells for that, that's fine. So what we're going to do with the kettlebells, they're going to go into the rack position. I'm going to show you that now. So the rack position with the kettlebells is that they are standing here, my elbows are tucked in, and I've got a little bit of a forward dip, so I'm sitting through my glutes. We're going to do 10 what we call push jerks. So from here, soften my knees, pop, stand, bring them back to here. So that's my push jerks. Once I've done my 10, I'm going to rack them. I'm going to turn my toes out into a sumo position, and I'm going to get 10 of my sumo squats. Now, keep an eye here. When you come down, don't roll forward, okay? You've got to make sure that when you're doing that sumo squat, you've got to make sure it's chest proud, stick it out, pull the rack back, squeeze the shoulder blades, come down. If you're going with some heavier kettlebells, take your time. If you are starting to lift your heels when you're doing your squat, drop it down to 1, come to 1 kettlebell, take the other hand out, turn your inside of your elbow facing up, pull that shoulder back in and squeeze it, what we call radiate. I want you to pull it nice and tight, go strong and come down. You should find that might help with the feet coming off the ground. So that's our couplet number 2. Kettlebells or even dumbbell push jerks. 10 of those straight into 10 of your sumo goblet squats. And then the final one, we went back to a push-push. So we've had a push-pull, we've had a push squat, now we're going back to a push-push. So you can see barbell's now racked up higher. I've gone with 10 tempo push-ups on the floor, nice and easy, focusing on my alignment, not letting my hips sag, and pushing through and using my back to lower and then pressing through and extending at the top. I've then come onto the barbell and I've racked the barbell here in the front squat position, and I've done what we call shoulder to overhead. So simply push it up and push back down. If you're going to go with the same weight that you're benching, you may not get the 10. I don't want you to hyperextend. I don't want you to hurt yourself. If that's the case, just drop it down to 5. Likewise too, for the at-home workout, whether it's kettlebells, you can use dumbbells as well too. So the kettlebell you've already done, the push jerk, then you can just do one hand down, second hand down. Don't make it the same exercise, alternate it. All right, same with the dumbbell. If you've got the dumbbells, you can go back to dumbbells. You can do push. You can do a push into a complete split if you want to, right? But again, here we're pushing overhead, we're bringing it back down, and then we're back down to the floor for our push-ups. So there you go. 3 little couplets, 3 rounds each, 10 reps of each of the exercises. Just move through them. For me, it's under 20 minutes. Nice little workout. Easy, straightforward. You can take longer by going heavier and by slowing it down. That's today's workout. It's what I call one of my little upper body strength workouts. Mostly a lot of pushing motion, a little bit of pulling, right? And also the double push at the end. I'm Don McShaw. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, do all the rest. Any comments, shoot them below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Cheers.